Dear students, so welcome to social internship, and I know that you all are eagerly waiting about different updates that how to do social internship, what is remote mode and what is in campus mode and what is in village mode. So there are so many questions that which I am receiving to my mail from different students, and I really happy that you people have different questionnaires and you have different things that to understand what is social internship. See, as the previous video which I shared about the social internship for Y25 batch students. So this time, I'll give you a clear perspective that the social internship when compared to Y24, Y23 and Y22 batch students, this time the implementation of social internship is completely different from the previous batches. This is which you all has to understand. Now, coming to the social internship, we are running the social internship in 6 modes. I call that as a 6 slots. The slot 1 starts from May 11th and the last slot ends by June 12th. That is one slot which we are doing. And the June 12th is something which ends for the slot 6 and it will continue for Y24 batch also. So the first 3 slots, preferably acceleration students can select, and also the rest of the students who are not taking acceleration program, you can also select all the 6 slots. So what is this? The slots, another thing. Why we had given slots? The slots has given for you to interact with your parents and decide which week that you are 100% you can give your time for the social internship. So you can select, because some students are saying that unknowingly we had selected. So I accept it. I am deleting the data from the dashboard and again I am asking them to re-register, and this will not happen from tonight onwards. So before you select the slot, interact with your parents, check your schedule and select the slot. And what are these 3 modes? In village. In village mode is only for boys, and we will send the respective students who registered for in village to adopted villages of KL University. It's not your villages. It's the university adopted villages which is there in Mylavaram constituency. There the students will stay in the schools and university will look after their accommodation and all other facilities except the food. Food they have to pay, and I think there will be some residential family will be there. Well, they'll be arranging the food facility for them and they have to pay for it. It's a reasonable payment which they'll be paying there. And rest of all other requirements, accommodation and even the coolers, even the water facilities, everything will be done by the university itself. And coming to the next slot is in-campus slot. So many students are asking that about the in-campus. See, in campus you have 2 different things. One, the students who could not do by themselves, who really want to learn and who want mentorship. In campus you can select the mode. In campus, the students who come, we will take them to the respective nearest villages, and whatever the domain you have selected, in those domains you can do your pilot study, and again we will bring back to the university and make sure that the day activity what was given to you will be completed with some mentor support. And what is the question from the students? Sir, in campus, so the university is asking us to pay accommodation fees and transportation fees. See, university is not asking all the students who take in campus to pay the accommodation or transportation fees. The student who want to stay in the hostel, who want accommodation in the campus, only those student has to pay. As per the circular has released, for 7 days there is some charge that for hostel you need to pay for that one. And coming to the transportation, sir, the students who come for in campus has to pay transportation fee. The students who require transportation facility to pick up from their house to the university and university to the house, the pick and drop facility, if you want that, you have to pay the transportation fees for 7 days it is 1100 rupees which you have to pay. But the students who come by their own transport to the campus, and when we are taking, so no need to pay the transportation fee or accommodation fee. This is in campus. So in campus is, you have to understand that we will give you the mentor support and we closely work with you and make sure that you will complete your task. And coming to remote, the student who has confidence and student who believe that he can do by himself based on the instructions what we had given. So you can do at any place, but when you are selecting your domain, because we had given 20 domains to you, when you are selecting your domain, please make sure that at your location that domain pilot study is possible or not. Because if you think, for example, you are staying in metropolitan city and if you want to do a pilot study on agriculture with farmers, it is not possible. So based on it, check your domain, select your domain based on the mode which you are doing. And some of the students are asking, sir, there are 20 domains, which is good and which is something which is very effective. See, all these 20 domains which I had given to you is the future of the planet. Suppose if you want to stay at any location or if you want to stay at any place, these are the 20 things which are necessary for any human being to survive. So there is no hierarchy in any of the domain. All the domains have problems. So if you start taking that as your selected domain and each domain, this time when compared to your previous batches, this time we had given you, based on our studies and findings, we had given you 10 problems for a domain, and you can select any one problem which truly existing in any place, whether it is a rural place, it may be a town, it may be urban, or it may be metropolitan city, or wherever it is, that problem isn't existing. So now you have to do it. Sir, how to do the social internship? See, when compared to your previous senior batch, so they have to wake up in the morning, they have to do yoga, they have to do meditation, they have to do Swachh Bharat activity, they have to go and do some kind of societal initiatives, and they have to do the survey. A lot of things we make them to do it. Why? Because that is very important for them. But unfortunately, so many of them has not taken this as a real time, and they just wasted the time. And we believe that this time we want to make sure the real case study should come. So that's why we had removed all those things. So what is that exactly? You have to do your social internship. On the day one, the social internship is whatever the problem you selected, whatever the domain you selected, you need to study about it. And who are the stakeholders? For suppose you had selected a domain of agriculture and a problem is less usage, like water scarcity in the for agriculture purpose is a problem statement. So the stakeholders, now you need to ask, because now to identify that problem, whether the problem is there in that place or not, you need to go and do the pilot study. So pilot study, you need to ask questions to the different stakeholders. So who are the stakeholders? So that's a very big question. So that also we will provide you clearly to every particular domain. So what is that we do when we do before the social internship? We'll send a mail to you. In that mail, you will have a respective document. You need to go through the document. So in that document, for example, if I selected agriculture as a domain, agriculture will be there. Under it, there will be 10 problem statements. For each problem statement, we also has given you the questionnaires. So this time, if you open your dashboard, everything is available in your dashboard. So whatever the questions he has given, whatever the things he has given, everything is there in your dashboard. So this is how you will be continuing your thing. The day one, whatever the work, the day one work is to study about your domain. You need to get clarity about your problem statement. You need to get clarity about your domain. Prepare a notes about it. And then you also select a location where you are going. So once you can go at some time which you don't find at some leisure time, you can go, you can check the location, and also you can find out the stakeholders, because in your document we'll also give you who are the stakeholders. So that is what the day one, and you need to create your LinkedIn profile account, and also you have to create your YouTube account. So in your dashboard, the day one is there. So in that, whatever the thing has given, you need to submit in the dashboard so that you will get your marks. So there is no daily report, but daily tasks are there. Now coming to the day two, for example, you have taken agriculture as a problem statement. So you have 3 stakeholders. So day 2, you can select one stakeholder and start working, go out, ask questions to them, get answers for it, and I'm very happy. I just want you to make happy, not saying that I am very happy. This time the questionnaires answers are yes or no. It's very easy for you to write. So after asking questions to the respective stakeholder, you can take that answers, and after coming back in the evening, you need to upload your dashboard. In the dashboard, everything will be given to you. You need to upload your answers, the name of the person, the image, you need to take that particular person image, along with you need to take his person image, and also you need to upload whatever the answers has given to you. That is day 2. Day 3, you can go with another stakeholder. Day 4, you can go with another stakeholder. So it is not necessary that on the same day you need to go and ask all questions to all the stakeholders. No. So every day you can select your time, you can go and you can do it and come. And on the day 5 is an analysis day. So in your dashboard, we also had given analysis. Now whatever the answers you gathered, Now in the data analysis sheet that will be there, you need to upload your answers, then you will get your analysis report. That is on the day 5. Now day 6 is, now in the day 5 after your analysis, you can find out whether the problem ratio, whether the problem is at exponential level or whether problem is at moderate level or whether problem is at a lower level. So based on it, we will be giving you an intervention activity. That activity is also there in your document. What is this intervention activity? Your intervention activities, for suppose there is a problem, is water conservation. Because of water conservation only, the existence of water in the ground level is not there. So if that is what the problem, when you went and done the pilot study, this is the scenario which came out. Now you need to do a awareness on water conservation. So the intervention activity is water conservation awareness. So how do you do that activity? That's where on the 6th day you need to go. Wherever you have identified the problem, there you need to do the awareness program. How to do the awareness program? See, when you go for your registration, in that registration we ask you, what is your interest? Some of you kept interest as filmmaking, content making, literature, art, dance, hardware, software related things. So your interest, now through your interest you need to do the awareness. For example, my interest is painting. So I identified water conservation. So I will take a wall in the village, start painting about the water conservation problem, and also I'll show if water conservation problem has rectified, how would be the village. I'll show the transformation through my painting. That is awareness. Or I'll take a chart, I'll start drawing it, go to the village, show to the children, show to the people and explain them. So this is how I do awareness. The same problem, another student would interest is filmmaking. So he will take a documentary, through 2 minutes video he'll show it. So another student interest is photography. So I'll take the photographs, with the photographs I'll show you the story. So based on my interest, through my interest I'll make the awareness program. It's not like awareness is only going and saying about the drives. I hope you understand about it. So coming to the 7th day is your final case study report. So the final report you have to prepare and you need to submit in the dashboard. So we also give you the case study template. In that case study template you need to upload it and that will generate you the report, and you need to give the Google link for your report and the drive link, and you should make sure that put it in the public drive link and upload the drive link in our dashboard, whatever link we had given. And your presentation, you need to give the presentation of video presentation. So that's why I ask you in the day 1, you need to create your YouTube channel and also you need to create your LinkedIn account also. So in the YouTube channel, you need to make sure that you have to submit your video presentation of your project. So that is very, very important that you have to submit, and that link has to include in that particular thing. So this is how your social internship go. So every day, so the biggest thing is, if you don't upload the day 1, the day 2 task will not open. That means for every task, if you please check in your dashboard, for every task there is marks has been assigned. So if you don't upload the task on that day, your task 2 will not be open to you. So this time it's very easy, and give at least 2 to 3 hours of your good time to identify the problem and get the case studies. So end of the thing, so your book has to submit to us, and regarding that guidelines and other thing, we'll send you the mail. So thank you so much, and I hope you will enjoy it and make sure you get a real time problem and come back to your second year, first semester. Through that you can start work on technical solutions for the problems what you had identified.